Okay, I'm just going to go ahead with the script. You ready?
Yes.
All right, thank you. Today we're here to consider a level 2 grievance of Mr. Damon Barone. For the record, my name is Kimberly Smith. I'm the Director of Public Relations for the Alief ISD. I'm the administrator designated by Policy GF Local to hear and make decisions regarding Mr. Barone's level 2 grievance, filed June the 4th, 2021. Today is June 17th, 2021, and it is 4:01 p.m., and we are meeting virtually through Zoom due to safety concerns regarding COVID-19. Mr. Barone, will you please introduce yourself, including your role in this matter?
Yes, my name is Damon Barone. I'm an Alief ISD parent and the individual that filed the grievance on the public information request.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Barone. Before I begin, I'd like to cover a few items, including a timeline relating to the grievance. For the purposes of this hearing and the response, the Texas Public Information Act will be referred to as TPIA. Mr. Barone filed a level 2 TPIA grievance dated June the 4th, 2021. Today is day 8 in accordance with policy GF. I will now outline the procedures to be followed in this level 2 grievance conference. The level 2 grievance will be conducted in accordance with the district's policy governing Mr. Barone's complaint. This is a grievance presentation and not a formal evidentiary hearing. There will be no questioning or cross-examination of witnesses. This is your opportunity to fully detail for me your complaint, the facts you allege underlying that complaint. You should also detail for me clearly what remedies you are requesting so that I can make a fully informed decision as possible. Within the specified timelines, Mr. Barone will make his presentation and present any documents he believes are relevant. As a level 2 decision maker, I may ask clarifying questions if needed. I will ask you to please limit your initial presentation to 15 minutes. I will be keeping time and will let you know when you have 2 minutes remaining. Do you have any questions regarding the procedures for the hearing, Mr. Barone?
No, I don't have any questions at this time.
Okay, great. Let me get my timer set here. All right. Mr. Barone, you may now proceed with your level 2 grievance presentation.
Okay. I'm going to just start off with a timeline of events. On April 6, 2021 at 6:30 p.m., the school board, specifically President Ann Williams, recognized Trustee Rick Moreno and his company for donating face masks to the board as they represented the district at Austin during the legislative committee meetings there. So on April 6th, that night at 9:33 p.m., I filed an open records request regarding PPE donations and face mask donations. Also, prior to that, last year during graduations, Trustee Rick Moreno also donated face masks to the students and staff for the graduation ceremony. I did an open records request on April 6, 2021 at 9:33 p.m. On April 29th, 2021 at 2:53 p.m., Craig Eichhorn produced 14-page documents of a redacted donation reports. Within those documents, I emailed back to Mr. Eichhorn on April 30th, 2021 at 2:18 p.m. that the documents which he sent me, the alleged PPE donations, was not accurate because I did not see the April 6th, the donation that was mentioned in April 6th regarding the state capitol visit, nor did I see the donations from Trustee Rick Moreno for the 2020 graduation. Also on, there was a donation, the truth of $650 worth of face masks recognized during the June 16, 2020 school board meeting. That donation too was not captured in the donation report in which was provided to me. So I emailed Mr. Eichhorn and notified him that the information that was provided to me was incorrect. Prior to this, on April 5th, 2021 at 3:30 p.m. during the level 1 grievance, just to give you a backstory, which was similar to a public information request that I had that was not handled properly. Mr. Eichhorn stated that he only does what the district administrators tells him to do. In other words, if the district administrators do not provide him the proper information, or they do not, or their actions violate his OAG training or the policies or procedures, Mr. Eichhorn does exactly what he's told to do. So I had a concern about Mr. Eichhorn during this particular grievance and PPE, and open records request. So on May 12, 2021, I sent Mr. Eichhorn a follow-up email telling them basically that there's the 3 donations alone that I've indicated to him were not on the information that he provided to me, and he had not responded. So to my prior email notification. So on May 12, 2021 at 9:11 a.m., Mr. Eichhorn emailed me basically telling me that the information that he sent me was correct, despite the facts that I had given to him that the information did not have at least 3 donations on them. So on May 12, 2021 at 3:01 p.m., I filed my level 1 grievance. On May 19th, 2021 at 4 p.m., I had a level 1 hearing grievance with Mr. Eichhorn, which I had a concern about because he is the individual that I actually was filing the grievance about, his actions or lack thereof. So I did that grievance hearing under duress and in opposition of Mr. Eichhorn being the level 1 hearing officer, as well as with the information that on our prior open records request where Mr. Eichhorn clearly states that he just does what administration tells him to do. I feel as though the grievance process is inequitable if he's simply going to do what administrators tell him to do, as opposed to falling back on his training and following policies and procedures. So then after that, Mr. Eichhorn on June 3rd at 1:09 p.m. gave me his level 1 hearing response. I filed my level 2 hearing or level 2 grievance on June 3rd, 2021 at 6:21 p.m. And here we are now. Still, I have not received the documents that I've requested in full and complete, with at least those 3 donations included in those. And so I've advanced my grievance, and here we are having a level 2 hearing with yourself.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Barone. Can you tell me what your, what your remedies are?
Okay, my resolutions are, I would like to, for the district to have a forensic financial audit, independent of the district, required that Alief ISD Public Relations Specialist Craig Allen Eichhorn go through public relations PIR training with the Texas OAG. Again, this grievance become part of Alief ISD Public Relations Specialist Craig Eichhorn's performance evaluation and remain in his employee files. Alief ISD not be allowed to use taxpayer money for legal fees for their willful and intentional misrepresentation of the documents that was presented to me, prosecute the district and the school board trustees and district employees to the full extent of the law, provide an accurate copy of the requested information in its entirety from my public information request, and require that all Alief ISD board trustees go through Texas Education Agency approved school board governance training, and require that all Alief ISD school board trustees go through Texas Education Agency approved school board governance training. That's the same thing. So just, that the school board go through governance training. Those are my remedies. Oh, and also that you provide me a copy of the complete video of this level 2 hearing.
Okay, thank you. Do you have anything else to add, Mr. Barone?
No, it's pretty straightforward.
Okay, great. Okay, so with your presentation and your remedies outlined, I'm going to now say that the level 2 grievance presentation is now concluded. In accordance with GF Local, you will receive a written response within 10 business days. Would you like that response mailed or emailed, Mr. Barone?
You can do both, preferably email, but you can do both. Okay.
Do you have your email address? Can you give me your mailing address, please?
Sure. 3423 Cascadia Drive, CASCADIA, Houston, Texas, 77082.
Okay, I have 3423 Cascadia, 77082.
Yeah, Cascadia Drive. It's on the documents that I submitted as well.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you. All right. In my decision-making process, I shall consider the grievance presentation made at this meeting, as well as responses made in any further investigation I feel may be appropriate in reaching a decision in this matter. Do you have any final questions?
No, no additional questions or comments at this time.
Okay, thank you. The conference is now concluded. The time is 4:11. I'm going to stop the recording, Mr. Barone.
All right, thank you.